step up.
Oh, not you two. You're my least favorite.
Well, I'm taking on a song, and don't you think it would sound much better in a major key?
My dear old girl, that's a marvelous idea. Yes, this is much better. Don't you just agree?
This is not how my song is supposed to
Who
go.
are you even singing to? None of us like you.
Yeah, the only reason we come up with you is because your sister is our
Don't
friend.
talk to me about that.
Well, I think your sister's sweet. She's a friend of mine. Totally unlike you in every way.
Do us all a favor and just turn around. I really don't have time to mess with you today.
And I was going to help you.
Nobody wants to help, and really, who are you talking to anyway?
The audience, they love me.
So, what you're saying is that the people out there are audience for some magical formula.
Yes.
Well, even if there was, why watch you when they can watch this hot mess? What?
Yeah, guys, come on. Let's show this mysterious audience what we've got.
Roll call.
Hello, my name is Jane, heiress to the Crocker brand. I like to think, investigate, and lend a hand to any of my friends who are having a bad day. Why go with him when you can go my way?
Jake English is the name, explorer extraordinaire. I have a craving for adventure I would like to share. Here at your service, just give me okay. We'll get right to our story, so just go my way.
Hey everyone, I'm Roxy Lalonde. Coolest chick you'll ever meet, a bombshell blonde. Nothing's ever wrong with a little fun or say. So life will be a party if you go my way.
Dirk Strider here, but Roll calls me Dutch.
Hold up.
Ain't no fool if you won't pull in further, you've been bullseye. The prince is here to save your day. Let's play this game. Come on, it's character select. Pick who you play.
Don't you intrude on my moments in the spotlight. You're all so generic, there is nothing there you got right.
If this is a story,
We're the heroes.
We're the stars, because we do what's right, that's just the way things are. So come along, there's a story to be had. Adventure could start at the drop of a hat. What you gotta say, what you gotta say, what you gotta say about that?
This is a form of bullying and I will not stand for it.
good riddance.
He's not usually that bad.
Not usually, Jake.
He's kind of a dick. An amusing dick, but still a dick. Come on, guys, it's just misguided. Jane, your game, is it here?
No, if it was, I would have heard the mail truck coming up in the driveway. Mental note, when I inherit Crocker Corp, I'm going to sink my gnarled claws into the mail service.
Anyway, Jamie, can I talk to you in private, please?
So, we have something hugely important to talk about.
Is it how it's not even noon and you're already drunk?
Drinking, present tense. We're not even in the same time zone, geez. But no, Jake's B-Day is coming up. I was wondering if you had any idea on what to get him. I'm thinking something sentimental, but still gotta be low-key. Complete platonic, but still says, you know, call me if you wanna.
Oh geez, now I know you're trying to get my goat.
The go-getting thing? Yeah. But damn, that rugged sense of adventure, that delightfully silly vernacular that's like completely and totally not self-aware, and those teeth. Swoon.
I can't believe you're doing this today.
What?
Being completely impossible. Here I am, waking up bright and early for the big Crocker Corp reveal and waiting for the Spurb Alpha to come in the mail.
Oh right, didn't know about that thing.
Don't tell me you're still on about this.
I'm just saying it's way suspicious.
Because it's Crocker Corp?
Because it's Crocker Corp.
Roxy, you realize I'm Crocker Corp.
Yeah, but you're never gonna get the company due to the whole world ending thing.
Oh my goodness, look, the world is not going to end just because my company is revealing some new product.
Found her with 3 huge bag marks in the side. I wish I could have given her a proper burial like Jane's tried that, but I just made a campfire and burned the body.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
I think you really would have liked my grandmother. She was the best.
Well, if what I heard was true, she was certainly brave.
What have you heard?
Old stories. Like how she was raised by a baroness who's done any horrible thing you could imagine, and probably worse. And then she had an adopted brother.
Yes, she really talked about him a lot. She
Yeah,
was-
He stayed with Crocker Corp and the Baroness, but she managed to run away, take on a different name, and start resistance. She ended up with a fork-through torso, but she still started something, and others would follow.
How do you know so much about my family?
This is very important history for me.
Yes, I suppose. Hold on a blooming second there, come on. Important history.
Wait, have you not caught on yet?
Caught on to what?
All right, look, I've been dropping links left and right the whole damn time we know each other. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to come out with it straight.
Dirk, you're not saying that you...
Yes, I'm from the future.
What?
I know this is probably kind of a shock to hear. You probably think I'm totally crazy right now.
That's it. Well, okay.
Really?
My best friend, mate. Why should I doubt you?
All right. Roxy's guardian is mine. You remember me talking about my bro?
Yes, and Roxy's mother. What became of them?
Well, Crocker Corp set human civilization in a downward spiral that ended in the destruction of mankind. My guardian and Roxy's guardian were both the last ones to go down fighting the Baroness.
Jeez. What's going to happen to me then? Golly, Dirk, what's going to happen to you?
Don't worry, you'll be long gone before any of this happens, and before you ask, no, you're not dead. Your story, our story, far from over.
How very frustrating. Oh, there you are.
Huh? Little me?
Yes, you, a tricky one to track down.
IDKY, I've just been goofing off for hours.
I think it has less to do with your physical location and more to do with your virtues as a hero void.
Who are you what now?
A hero void. Your aspect is quite fascinating, actually. Its heroes preside over, well, nothingness. The essence of lack, the obscurification of knowledge, and its outright destruction.
Snooze! Those sound like the most lamest powers ever. Why can't I, like, shoot lasers from my eyes? Or become a mutant cat on demand? Or create a martini glass? It's always fun.
Well, I think they're interesting. The point being, when your aspect is in play, I can't see you on my screen.
It, like, blanks out?
Yes, actually, how did you know?
Footage of Mom does that. Just sort of cuts out and goes blank. She was a scourge of the paparazzi, apparently.
Yes, well, aspects can manifest depending on a player's willingness to embrace their calling. One who defies that aspect will have very different abilities from one who embraces it. It's very clear to me, however, that you are one who wholeheartedly embraces that aspect, even if you don't seem aware of it.
So what you're saying is, deep down, I embrace nothingness? Sounds about right, I guess.
Well, that's not what I meant.
You know, you should really tell me more about this class thing.
Of course. It's quite simple, really. You know, I'm so glad you're finally taking an interest in playing the game.
Right. Interest.
You still have some doubts?
I don't know, it seems too easy. I was able to waltz right into the Betty Crocker mainframe without encountering a single firewall or encryption. It was just there, right for the metaphorical picking. It'd only have been better if it was labeled with my name.
Well, I'm afraid I can't ease your mind on that front, but there is something I could tell you. A secret of sorts.
I am totes down with that. My lips will be zippered shut, tighter than an ionic bond.
Well, the game features a mechanic, if you will, that, if utilized properly, you may be able to meet your mother.
You're kidding!
Not at all. Dirk's brother as well. It's all quite possible. Not to mention the possibility of being able to meet me. Though I'm sure meeting your respective guardians is much more interesting.
No way! You are completely up there with Mom and Bro! You really think there'd be a chance?
Pretty good one, I'd say.
Well then, I guess I should tell Janie that I'm going to play them.
A splendid idea.
Oh no, wait. Her and Dirk are doing that thing.
That thing?
Jake this, Jake that. Should I tell him this or that? What do you think he thinks of me?
Do you think I screwed it up?
I'm tired of this bull snot.
Oh, well, what does Jake think then?
Honestly, he's off in his own completely oblivious world.
Take that, you sneaky billion! Ha! This is stupid. Honestly, what am I doing? they're off having their own experiences while I'm stuck in my own little island. Nobody, to be honest, got them. I hope this way my out there, adventures waiting somewhere. I feel it in my bones, and maybe it's the air. Chances are both probably just enough to watch you and maybe go to bed. I'll never sleep again.
When I was young, I was often told someday I'd meet a boy to cherish and to hold. Everything would come up roses, my whole life would be swell. But falling in love, so much work I wish I never felt.
Time would come to stop, my heart would start to pound. Instead, I think it's gonna burst, not make any sounds. I thought the cherry blossoms would rain down when our eyes walked, but I was totally unprepared. Walked into this house, what? Staring out the window, dreaming of a fairy tale. Hate to break it to you, but the story's not for sale. Might be a twist of fate, or maybe we're just kids. Either way, it's obvious we've got no common sense. I'm in love, oh, I'm in love, and it sucks a lot. Every time I think of him, my heart beats fast, my face gets hot. I'm in love, oh, I'm in love, but I cannot say it out. Outside I smile and grin, and inside I scream and shout.
Maybe it's temporary, maybe it's not for keeps.
Just admit the fact we're doomed, we're in this way too deep.
How is it that we fall so hard? Why do we always swoon?
How does he make us crazy when we're locked up in our rooms? Staring out the window, dreaming of a fairy tale. Hate to break it to you, but the story's not for sale. Might be a twist of fate, or maybe we're just dense. Either way, it's obvious we've got no common sense. I'm in love, oh, I'm in love, and it sucks a lot. No, it doesn't feel all fuzzy, more like some daisies I've caught. It's a weakness in my soul, it's a sickness in my heart. I'm so in love with him, and it's tearing me apart. I'm in love, oh, I'm in love, and it sucks a lot. But I won't let this love come between the friendship that we've got. I'm in love, oh, I'm in love, but my friend, I wish you luck. No more feelings either way, I hope your love won't suck.
I'm in love, oh, I'm in love, and it sucks a lot. But I'm not quite as in love as I love the friends I've got. I'm in love, oh, I'm in love, but I cannot let it show. My friends mean so much more to me, haven't got much else, you see. I'm in love, but I'm gonna let it go.
I just remembered I have something vitally important to do, so, I'll talk to you later, okay? Okay, kisses!